the one, the only Benzion. Okay, good morning and welcome to Yeshiva YouTube. Iyun with Benzion. Today's daf is Nazir daf Lamed 10, number 39. I want to touch on something the Gemara talks about briefly over here. On daf Lamed 10 Amid Beis, the Gemara brings a brisa on the top. The top line. Ve'ela hadasani Nazir shekilchu listim v'shiruba k'dei lakov rosha likar eno soser. If a Nazir listim bandits, they took his wallet and they also shaved his head and they shaved his beard. However, they left enough hair that's basically a growth of 7 days of hair, which is basically enough to take a hair follicle and fold it over and it would reach the root or reach the scalp. Eno soser, it doesn't dismantle his count of the zeros. The Gemara concluded before that a piece of hair, a follicle of hair, grows from the bottom, does not keep on growing from the top of the hair. Listar, which is soser. This Bryce is a unique case talking about where he observed 30 days in the zeros, he completed his zeros, he just didn't bring the korbanos, he didn't shave his head yet. Umani Rabbi Lezer opinion, the Amar Kol Achram Lo Zayin Soser. Right? We had a machlokas earlier in the Masechta about what happens after you finish your naziros, but you did not perform the concluding ritual. You didn't bring the korbanos, you didn't shave your head. So what happens if you become tameh? Machlokas is about tuma. So according to Rabbi Eliezer, says that if it's a 30-day naziros, tamzir shloshim yom, so 7 days you have to wait, and then you can perform the concluding ritual. You don't have to do a new 30-day observance. The Rabbanan say new 30-day observance. And they also have a machlokas. If it's 100-day naziros, right? A custom naziros, a bespoke naziros, right? You did it 100 days, not a stam naziros, not ready to wear naziros. You did a custom made naziros 100 days. So, and you finish 100 days, but you didn't perform the concluding ritual. Rather, you become tameh. It says you have to do 30 days, not 100 days. Rather than say 100 days. So the Gemara extends this machlokas. Also, if you get a haircut, right? If you get a haircut, right? Getting a haircut is not the same thing as tumah, because tumah really dismantles the entire naziros. But getting a haircut, the reason 30 days is significant, it was in the middle, even Eliezer would agree. If it was day number 15, you'd have to start again, because you need a 30-day growth of hair. You need a 30-day growth of hair. However, here you basically finished your naziros, so therefore 7 days is okay. And the Rabbanan presumably would say, right? No, you have to start a new naziros of 30 days. That's what at least the article says, the name of Tosis and the Rush. According to the same thing, Rabbanan would argue on Rabbi Lezer, and they would say that you would have to do a new 30-day period, Gadol Sar Parasar Rosha, a 30-day growth of hair. And the Gemara explains, Rabbi Lezer learns it out, that it's possible that a 7-day growth of hair is called a growth of hair by the Galachas Tuma. When we become Tameh, right? And you observe 7 days, you're matahar yourself, and then you shave your head at the end of your day, you made tumah, before you start again, counting again, it's only a 7-day growth of hair. It could be potentially a 7-day growth of hair if you took in a zeros and you tummy yourself the same day, so it can only be a 7-day growth of hair. It's okay. It's okay. 7-day growth of hair is called a growth of hair, because, at least by the Kohen Gadol, you think about it logically, right? If you shave your beard, it starts to have an appearance of a beard after about 7 days. You get a haircut. It looks like a hair. You just got a haircut for about 7 days. After 7 days, it looks like, average. After 30 days, it might start looking like you need a haircut. So, what's the machlokas Israelis in the Rabbanan, which applies both by Tumah and both by Tegalachas? So the answer is a fundamental machlokas about what is the pshat that when you become tamei in the middle of your naziros, it's soser. We use the word soser. The Mishnah here on Lamed 10 and Aleph uses the word soser. Soser, if you think about Shabbos, right? Benzion v'soser, bona v'soser. Bona means to build. Soser means to destroy, dismantle. So when you destroy a building or something like that, there's two ways of rebuilding that building. One way is to take whatever materials you destroyed, that were there, and rebuild it with those materials. The other way is to clean away those materials and build something, and take new materials and build with those, right? So that's really the machlokas by soser, by naziros. When you come tameh, right, you have to start counting naziros again. Is the pshat that the new naziros is a completely new naziros, or is the pshat that soser means it's just there's a weakness in your naziros? Soser means it's like a building which becomes shaky or something like that. It's about to fall or something like that. It becomes shaky. When you become tameh, it's not that you you need a new Nazirus. You dismantled your entire Nazirus. No, that's not the pshat. The pshat is that the building starts to shake a little bit, and therefore it has a reisa. It has a weakness, your Nazirus. The tumah does not ruin your Nazirus. You have to get a completely new Nazirus. It weakens the Nazirus. It weakens the Nazirus. So the Nazirus, what the Torah tells you is start counting. As you're in the middle of your Nazirus become Tama. You have to start a new 30-day period because technically, you need a 30-day period, and it weakens it. In the middle of your Nazirus, you didn't even have a period of Nazirus yet. So it's like a half Nazirus. So when it's weakened, you go back to zero. However, let's say you finish your Nazirus, did a 30 period of Nazirus. So according to Belezer, the pshat associated Nazirus doesn't mean when you become Tameh, it doesn't mean that you start a new Nazirus. It means that it weakens your Nazirus. There's a reisa, a weakness in your Nazirus. So therefore, if you already finished your Nazirus, you have a period of Nazirus, but now you weakened it. If you didn't have any period of Nazirus, a 30-day period, 30 days is the stam Nazirus. Less than 30 days is nothing. So if you already had 30 days, you have something. So the weakness says, okay, grow your hair another 7 days. Observe, Tara for another 7 days. And that's it. Because we find elsewhere in the Torah that 7 days is it's not called a full growth of hair. It's not called Gidol Pera. It's not called Pera. Right? A Nazir normally has to do Pera over here, but he already has something. He's working with something. It's just weakened. So you just need a minimal amount to fix that up at 7 days. And similarly, if you had 100-day custom-made Nazirus, which is a longer Nazirus, maybe even a Avera to take a Nazirus like that. So therefore, you had a real hair growth, right? Your hair is really long, right? Your hair is really long. Maybe it's a 30-day growth, so your hair is, average, so it's medium hair length. So, do a short hair growth, right? The next step down, one rung down from medium, is a little hair growth. When you have 100-day Naziras, that's a very long hair growth. So you have to do a medium hair growth. You have to weaken it a little bit it's weakened a little bit, so you have to do a 30-day, make it up 30 days. According to the Rabbana, that's not the pshat. When you become Tameh, or if you shave your head, the pshat is that you were ruined. Well, maybe shaving your head would be different according to the Rabbanan. I'm not sure 100%. But at least becoming Tameh, which we talked about elsewhere, according to the Rabbanan, you once you become Tameh, you ruined your Nazirus. You ruined it. It's not that you got a weakness in your Nazirus. You ruined your Nazirus. You need an entirely new Nazirus. You have to start again from the beginning. Whether it's a 30-day period or a 100-day period. Even if you finish a 30-day period, you're not done until you bring your Karbanos. So it wipes away the entire Nazirus. That's not a weakness, right? Right? According to this, I have something. I have 30 days. Or I have 100 days. I accomplished something. It's just a weakness, right? If I don't have if I pledged 100 days, I don't have 100 days, I have nothing. If it's down to 30 days, if I have less than 30 days, I have nothing. But if I have something already, so it's just a weakness, so therefore I only have to make up 7 days, make up 30 days if it's 100 days. That's the explanation I'd like to offer you today. Hope you enjoyed today's share. See you in the next one.